Our first guest stars in a brand new film entitled The Matrix Revolutions. It opens November 5th. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Keanu Reeves. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much.
I was trying to explain the Matrix movies. Help me out, because I know that I probably made it more confusing than it needs to be.
I do the same thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think they benefit from being seen, I think.
You got to see them, obviously.
You got to see them,
yeah.
obviously.
But I'm right about it. It's you just don't know what is real. You don't know what's up. You don't know what is down. Is that right?
No, well, I mean, and then I'll just say this. I mean, there's a lot that you can take away from the films themselves, and they do deal with the nature of reality and, you know, the investigation of such, and there is many ideas in them.
Right.
Yeah, so
And full of action that heretofore we would not have thought possible in a film.
I agree. Yeah.
And now, are you involved in that at all, or is it all done with animation?
Actually, there's a lot that the actors get to do. You know, there's a sequence in the film on the third Revolutions between Neo and Smith. There's a fight that takes place, and we fight on the ground in the sky. But even in the stuff that when we fight in the sky, you're in your rigs, and you're, you know, part of it is not all just CGI.
Yeah. And sometimes do people get injured while you're doing these things?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, it was interesting in Revolutions when Hugo Weaving and I, who plays Agent Smith, were doing the sequence. We trained for 4 months before we started, and we trained like 5 weeks of training for this one fight that takes place in the rain. And so we did all this training, and then on take one, the rain fell, and all of a sudden I realized I couldn't see him. And I was like, and then Hugo was like, I can't see you either. And we're like, and so we're like really ducking, and it was kind of funny.
And are there, do you often work with stuntmen? Are there stuntmen involved?
Yeah. Well, you know, what's great about Neo sometimes is that you're usually hitting other people, you know, except, but in Reloaded, there was this one sequence where my character pulls out this pole out of the ground, and then he has to swing it around. And one of the I had to hit somebody who was playing Smith again, and so I hit the stunt man, and he had to flip over. He had a concussion. Then the second guy came
an actual
up.
concussion.
Yeah,
so
he came up. He was just like
right in the head.
Well, I had to hit him in the chest, but then he had to go flying backwards over a railing downstairs, and then this.
Now these guys get about the same money as you do, right?
But you know, no, hang on a second here. No. They get to, but you see, I mean, for him, that was like a great day. You know what I mean? For him, he was like,
with a concussion.
I got a concussion, I got the flip. And then the second guy got a concussion, and the third guy had his head broke. It was just kept coming. But they all lined up, they want to jump in. It's a good day.
Yeah. Now, I believe your mother was here in May when we were doing something for Mother's Day.
Yes.
It seemed like an absolutely lovely woman. I was happy to have her here. And when you see her, give her my best. When you were a kid, what did your mom do?
She was a costume designer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was doing costumes for like Dolly Parton, Emmylou Harris, Anne Murray. I grew up in Toronto, Canada. Yeah, right? Toronto.
All-Canadian show tonight. It's an all-Canadian show.
It is, right?
Yeah.
You're even in white and red tonight.
Sex, how about that? Yeah. And am I blue? Sex therapists, everything. Oh.
Paul's thinking about something else tonight.
Something's going on.
So your mom designed the costumes for very famous...
Yeah. And in Halloween, I mean, which is a holiday I love, but it was, you know, my costumes were usually like, you know, handmade. It would be like I had some great costumes.
Yeah, what kind of stuff would you wear out as a kid?
Well, I was the vampire often. I don't know why. I kept going back to the vampire. I don't know. But then one year it was cool because my mother did a thing for Dolly Parton for Playboy magazine when Dolly Parton did the cover. She was in this kind of outfit, and I wore that. So when I was 16, I was in Dolly Parton's like outfit. Had the bustier, the ears. Oh no, I'm on the list.
This is another question for Sue Johansson.
Well, it was funny because I was 16 years old on a streetcar in that. But
honest to goodness, this is what you wore out?
Yeah, but I didn't do the cuff. Or did I do the cuffs? I don't remember.
A collar.
And I wore sneakers and like these fishnet
Can you imagine getting that on your front doorstep? Got a long, difficult life ahead of you, son.
Trick or treats. Anyway, so
All right, I'll tell you what, we got to pause for a deal here. We'll be right back with Keanu Reeves, everybody. Making this movie, you spent about a year in Australia, or making more than one of these movies?
I spent a year for Reloaded and Revolutions. It was 22 months of work, and for my whole 37th year, I was in Sydney, Australia.
And what do you think of Australia, having spent so much time there now that you really have a pretty good impression of it?
I do. I really enjoyed it. Sydney was really, it was a beautiful city. And
beautiful women, I'm told, in
yeah,
Sydney?
some beautiful women, some good wine. Yeah. I spent Christmas there. I had brought some friends and family out for Christmas, out to the north. And but that was funny because I stayed on a place called Double Island. But it's certain parts of the year you can't go in the ocean because of the deadly jellyfish.
That's right. Well, that's what I worry about Australia. I would love to go there, but people tell me there are about a dozen different ways on any given day you can be
die.
killed. Yeah, honestly.
No, my friends were laughing. They're like, okay, so I'm learning about Double Island in Australia. It's like the sun will burn you.
Right.
The sharks will eat you.
Yes.
The jellyfish will sting you.
Yes, and sting you and kill you.
And kill you.
Yeah.
The spiders, you have to take your shoes out.
Right.
And, you know.
Yeah, and there's some kind of flying snake that'll get you as well.
I didn't see the dragon. I didn't see.
But are people apparently are not bothered by these things. Is that right?
Yeah. Also, the flies, they're amazing. You know, usually when you shoo a fly, you shoo a fly there, and it's like you go and it's just like right back. It's like they're just like it's a land that time forgot. But it's so beautiful, and the the character of the people and
People
the
are
city
great,
fun,
right?
and it's just it is really beautiful.
We were talking about the movie earlier, The Matrix Revolutions, and we want to show a clip now. Why don't you explain, Keanu, what we're going to see here? How this fits in the greater context.
Okay, this is the ultimate battle between Neo and Smith. This is the ultimate fight for them. Their confrontation in the piece, and it's really kind of part of the end of the journey for Neo, my character Neo, and where he comes to in what he comes to understand.
Should we be looking for concussions in this scene?
Actually, no. Hugo and I did no concussion. Oh, actually, well, no concussions.
Okay. The film opens November 5th. Here, take a look now. Wow. There you go.
I love it, Matrix.
It's The Matrix Revolutions. Good to see you again.
Thanks.
And say hello to your mother for me.
I'm going to.
Good luck with the film. Keanu Reeves, everybody.